Preliminary data from a school core test showed that 6 hours after the explosion, the contamination area formed was 257 kilometers long and 64 kilometers wide. And the area around the center of the explosion had become a flat land, even more desolate than Gomorrah. Obviously, this will cause great disturbance to the school buildings and normal teaching activities, which is not what we and the educational administration system want to see. Should you throw away your murderous ambitions and grudges and try to reduce shockwave damage and radiation residue and just keep high-intensity radiation? Needless to say, the neutron bomb should be your target. To get there, you give up the violent, complex thinking of making a hydrogen bomb and remove the uranium-238 shell, which saves a lot of money for other recreational pursuits, and allows for the massive amount of neutrons that fusion produces, released in large quantities without hindrance. Similar to the hydrogen bomb tutorial in the previous issue, you should first create a small atomic bomb in a subcritical state as the trigger. For the specific tutorial, please refer to the primary tutorial I will publish in November 2021. You must have become very proficient through many exercises. It is worth noting that you should use plutonium-239 instead of uranium as the nuclear material. First, because plutonium can release more neutrons than uranium material, the neutron bomb can be miniaturized. The second is that the price of uranium has continued to rise due to the long-term inter-school competition, and bulk purchases will put a lot of pressure on students from ordinary families. During your lunch break, you can obtain a certain amount of deuterium and tritium by electrolyzing water. Due to the high power consumption, you should make adjustments in advance and connect the circuit of the full bedroom apartment building to your bedroom for use. After preparations are complete, the fusion heart section can be assembled. Please prepare a small paint bucket in advance, which contains a mixture of deuterium and tritium. The outer layer is polystyrene, and the outer layer of the neutron bomb is wrapped with a beryllium reflective layer. Be careful not to add an extra layer of U-238 due to muscle memory. In the simulation test, we can clearly see that after the primary reaction of the plutonium ball explodes, strong gamma rays, X-rays, and ultra-high pressure are generated to quickly turn the polystyrene into high-energy plasma, which indirectly triggers deuterium in the paint bucket. The fusion reaction with tritium releases a large number of high-energy neutrons. After these high-energy neutrons reach the beryllium reflective layer outside the projectile, they will immediately reflect back and produce a multiplication effect of beryllium, that is, a high-energy neutron hits the beryllium nucleus. After that, more than one neutron is produced, which facilitates a more complete fusion reaction of deuterium and tritium. This multiplication effect of beryllium makes the neutron bomb so much smaller that the smallest sized product can even fit in your school bag. The stream of neutrons is eventually released as the neutron bomb's primary means of killing. Just as in traditional Eastern martial arts, when a person has matured in martial arts, his form should be an invisible form. Like water, so clear when it's still, and so cloudy and destructive when it's surging and roaring. The weapon philosophy of the neutron bomb is also here. The shock wave does not rely on external forces to destroy metal lumps that will not resist, but destroys a person's spirit and body from the inside out through invisible mysterious forces. This is today's safety education course. See you next time.